All right, so how to build these T-birbs for the walls. So you've got 080 white on white backer for each of them. It's a brushed laminate, but they still don't know what type. So it's some sort of laminate, or it might not even be brushed. I don't know. They're trying to decide. So whatever it is, that gets stuck to the face. The little guy is going to be 1 inch. The big guy is going to be 1.5 inch acrylic. You've got 3/8 feathers, things that get stuck to the face, thick glue, and you got 1/2 inch acrylic for the big boy that gets thick glued. You have these decorative face rings, basically, that's going to give you the guide of where to glue them on, and it kind of blocks the light and everything. So we'll just sort of have that on there, and there'll be Gerber masks for that because we're going to want to paint it all, make sure it's opaque very well, and then you're going to peel this, and you want to have obviously want to have clear spots for the light to come through, and where you want to actually glue the pieces on. So like I say, so you got 1/4 20 brass inserts here for 1/4 20 studs, and you got 1024. Everything kind of scales down for the little guy. You've got we ordered in that Sloan 3500K, the Kelvin tape light, so we want that. So the 080 white, you'll put make sure you put this tape around so it gets a nice even glow. What little pieces you need to do, cut it up like it's kind of like a Bendlux. Same thing here. Do what you can to make sure it's nice and even. And we'll do that thing where we put the stud in, put the backer on, and then trap the backer on with a nut. And then they can go ahead and do their standoffs. So this will all just be one unit. Then you'll have your look for the little ghost ring where the power goes out. Um, let's see. So how it breaks down, you got your 1.5 inch acrylic, 1/2 inch acrylic on the big bird, 3/8 acrylic that you'll thick glue to the top. And then you'll put your VHB, the laminate, to those. So you'll have this painted ring. When this comes off the router, make sure this doesn't get bent because it's going to be very, very flimsy. So on both of these, so maybe store these on a piece of wood or something to keep them flat. Um, so you'll just VHB this thing onto the face of the acrylic, and then use that as your guide. You'll see that I have an 03 inline all the way around for the plex. So then you can go ahead and thick glue this onto that, and then put these guys, this laminate, whatever they decide is going to be on top of that. So it's pretty straightforward, but just make sure you get it all assembled properly. Since this needs to be painted white first and then opaqued out with whatever color, but these areas here obviously need to stay clear for gluing and to let light out, I went ahead and made these Gerber masks. So make sure John G knows about these, or he might want to cook up his own, whatever. But I'll send those over to First Shop. Um, and then that way you'll have a clear place to glue the faces on. So, but it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. So if you have any questions, hit me up.